Hello everyone, Legendary V19 here once again, and today we will have a game in a Stalingrad. A very powerful cruiser, a legendary cruiser. Some may say it's overpowered, but it has its downsides, like most of ships have. Here we're gonna look at what the ship has to offer. We're gonna have two radars, an AP only. The radar is gonna be because I don't use fully pack, because I have the refill station for better reload. It's not the best, but it is what it is. On the game I had a booster flag, I believe, with more range, and sometimes it's good to use it because you want to look at the ship from as far away as you can, because the fire angles are okay and the shells take no time to hit the target. So the hit points of the ship are way too much. It's kind of a, cheating way the way I played with my friends, because we used 3 of them and 3 cruisers with 65,000 hit pool. That's a lot. That's more than most of cruisers and any tier. Fire again 305, AP only 16.2, best reload I could get and still be happy with it. AA, it seems good, but at some point in some games I feel like I have no AA for some reason. It might be from HE spam. That's the downside of the ship. It's turning like a hotel, and rudder shift time as a battleship. Even a Massachusetts probably has a better rudder than that, but it is what it is. So as a concealment is not the best because of the commander I'm using. You can get it lower if you want, but it's up to you how you like to play the ship. I don't mind having it this way. Here we have the armor. That's a battleship armor fitted in a cruiser. Not surprised for a legendary tier. Here we can have a look at the citadel, a Russian typical citadel that you can get blown up very easy, but the side armor sometimes may save you. I had games where I bounce a Yamato shells, which is very hard to do it, but you can do it. It's up to you if you know how to angle, but sometimes you may get lucky, and getting lucky on this game is something everybody gets in a downside, and something you might get lucky in a good way. Here is a commander we are using, the light pool, one of the special premium commanders not many people will have. Vanessa for the AP angle, because AP is what we're focusing on, and dispersion of the ship. Norman Scott, fully upgraded, so 5% of shell grouping. And we are using range, not burning down, because for some reason that ship has no HE. Again, no HE, so we're gonna have a twisting truck, something that on this game is gonna help us at some point in the end, and most of the time it's helping. And the radar duration, not a lot, but still punching through for more AP focus. Velocious will be okay, but the ship is in a way that you can go either way, and that's a downside that made my concealment worst, because of the special perk Fear My Row makes your concealment worst by increasing your grouping, and you're gonna be able to hit ships from further away, no problem whatsoever. And the refill station for more reload, I could get it better. I'm working to get this commander upgraded more, and I might use sometime an extra radar, extra heal, but for now I'm gonna use what I have, and I have a lot of success, so I'm not gonna change it. So here we going back to the game. Today we're gonna play on a normal game, not focusing too much on the damage and not too much on the ship. It's most likely on the map, which is Sleeping Giants, and a lot of people play this map so wrong, which is kinda starts to looking this way when the game starts. But here I was trying to make a play because we have no destroyers and no DDs. In a domination mode it's kinda hard to play, but having a division it might help, and having people that actually listen to you it might help even more, because if I was about to spawn on the left side I would do exactly what the team is doing right now, which is go around and get on A as fast as possible, because the points in this type of scenarios are something to help a lot in the game. And you might win the last minute or you might lose the last minute. And here I'm trying to convince the right side to not abandoning the delta cap, because you might get trapped. If I was on the top of the other side and I see this type of grouping here, of course I would like to come on the right side and go behind and have some crossfire. So the team almost lost it in the end. You're gonna see then what I'm talking about. Here we're trying to get a position so we don't get any big damage from that Musashi, and in general some Musashis and Yamato in this game, because at that specific day we had games with at least 4 to 5 Yamatos in between, you know, Musashi, Yamato and Yaradara, because new ships and everybody likes to try them on. So now we are just trying to get a position and see what we can do so we can help both sides, because seems like alright, it's still playing wrong. The left is doing exactly what they're supposed to do, which is taking Alpha Cap and create crossfire from people that are trying to get in the Bravo Cap. And that's how you should do it every time you have no DD. You cannot play the same way as you play when you have a DD and when you don't. Nobody's gonna spot for you, so you better do it yourself somehow. And if you don't, just take a cap. There is plenty of islands to cover you. There's nothing too hard on that. And here we have, you know, very early access on the covert of people who like to get it early. I wouldn't do it. I paid for it, for the steal, but whenever I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it and try to play not as this play. Because covert, getting in front of so many ships, yeah, is not gonna go your way. Here I'm trying to get my positioning and see if the team goes well. At the same time, sending one of my teammates on the right side to have some distraction, even though it will go the wrong way at some point, because it's gonna get a fire focus from all of them. So for now we are holding O, and that's a covert probably gone. That's not the way to play it, so yeah, good luck next time. The left side successfully got the cap. We are trying and holding the right cap. We lost just the first ship now. And it's, as I said, a game that doesn't require damage but patience, because I'm the type of player that in a lot of scenarios I prefer to have patience than damage and all the other stuff, but I would like to have them. It doesn't work every time. Here one of my teammates did the wrong move. We had a discussion about that. He was trying to ram one of the Yamato, but the problem with that, it was a crossfire that they had and it didn't go his way. But we're gonna keep moving without him, even though if that would work it would be a big yes. So now we're getting positioning again. We're not gonna go forward. There is too many ships to focus. We have a very good armor, but Yamato doesn't care about that. He can go through your bow any day, anytime. And we keep waiting. The left side of the map is doing great by holding, and they don't have to push a lot. As you can see on the map, something that I'm focusing a lot and at the same time shooting in the front. One of the battleship has a plan to go behind the cruisers, because you know somebody has to stop them from just hiding and spamming HE, which is what you do in a cruiser. Some may say it's a wrong way to play, but play it yourself and you'll see that a lot of times that's the only way to play a cruiser. And it's not the wrong way, it's an annoying way for you at getting spam. Here again we are just waiting. Our team it's kinda moving towards those two cruisers so they can create some broadsides. For now I'm looking at my left, nothing is there to shoot me, so I'm okay. And we are focusing on the Musashi without too much success, because AP only. Once again, nothing you can do. And we're just gonna try and aim for the guns or super extraction, just the little one that he has over there. So here I just realized that, you know, World of WoWsLegends, people like to win harder, so at some point I'm gonna just try to tell them to move back. It's not gonna happen right now, at some point though. And our teammate for now is suffering, and as he was telling me, he was getting a lot of fire focus, but somebody has to get it, so the time will keep moving on. Our points are going up because we're still holding 2 caps. That's a way you have to do it sometime, because as you see there's no destroyers to spot, even though these days, even those TT, they just go out there and die in the first minute. They like to die, they might not, they might have their dinner ready and they're giving the ship away, and then you have to carry, and he gets a dinner ready and a win for his team ready without doing absolutely nothing. There you go, Worcester just burning everybody, and of course he's getting a medal, and that's how you know you're getting a medal of being annoying. Here successfully the left side going behind the cruisers and start to push them out, something I was hoping to do. And if I was them, I would do exactly the same thing except for pushing too hard, because they still have a Yamato and a Musashi that can easily hit them. Our teammate is suffering once again. We are about to lose him very soon. There we go. And as I realize I'm not getting any trouble from the left, so we are backing up and try to help. Here it's a cheeky shot. I was trying to get through the gap, but the shell's gone too high. And the cruiser is going a little bit faster than I was hoping for, and by mistake I was just full speed ahead. I didn't want, I just thought I'm gonna get hit by something and stop straight away, backing up once again, because what we're focusing on here is having 3 caps to 1 cap and just hold them. Can our team hold and not give away their ship? No, the answer is no, they're not gonna do that. They wanna win harder, because that's the WoWsLegends for you. And once again, people like to win harder all the time. We have a battleship here. He was hanging around us the whole time, staying alive, which is better than dying. There we go. We just have our revenge for the guy that was burning us, because the position we had, we were in between are we gonna get killed by a Yami or burned out by a cruiser? So here we're trying to tell the team just hold back. This type of moments you just try to hold back. Let them come to you. That's how you win the game. Let them come to you. They have to push. They lost ships. They're losing on points. They have to come here. But the way they did it is nothing I would do. If I was the enemy team when the game started, I would just tell the whole team that I had on that side specifically to go behind them, and I would have the bright side. And if someone else was playing myself, it would be dead by now if that would happen. But they did it the wrong way, which is pushing one by one and getting focused by the whole team. And that's a mistake that it happens a lot of this game in any map, but that specific map, it's kind of boring sometimes because you see it all the time, people gathering on Delta and they dying, and then you have to carry. But once you have Alpha and Bravo, you just have to hold, and it's one of those caps that are easy to take because not many people are willing to go in Alpha especially. So if you go around and you go in, there's no one there, that's just a happy day. Nobody's there to stop you. You take in a cap, you take no damage, you have no damage, but one cap is more important than you going out there and dying and lose the game. And there you go. We lost just another guy because, you know, they want more than what we have already. Even if we lose a Delta cap, it's still critical if we lose one more ship. But here we're trying to get some broadside on the Montana. He is a big guy, nothing that can overmatch the armor of the Stalingrad, so facing him like that, it's not a big deal. You can still get some damage if he shoots high on your ship or take your guns out, but my ship is not what he's focusing. What he's focusing is the guy I had behind me the whole time. Decided to just go out there and die as the rest of my team did. That was something I would not do. I would be more carefully. I was watching the map, I was not even looking at him, and I knew he was just giving all this broadside to the Montana, and Montana guns are not a joke. Here is what a Stalingrad can do to any kind of battleship if you give too much broadside. But at least we got the job done, and that's it. Out of nowhere, from winning the game so easy, now we end up having 2-on-2. During the game we used all the radars so we can make sure our left side is safe. And once you don't have any radar and you know where the ships are, that's where the twisting track is helping. Because now, the last minute, we're not gonna push. We know there is a Musashi and Yamato, and if you get unlucky, they can kill you with one salvo. So we are using the twisting track to see where is he coming from. Is it from my left or is it from where my ship is pointing? And here I shoot the island, so I was telling my teammates where my twisting track is pointing. And as you can see, it's coming from the front. So we start backing up as fast as possible. We don't want to lose this one. Even if I die, we can still win, but I never expect my team to win for me. So I decided to stay alive just in case we lose the other guy, because he's fighting a Musashi. Big guns, bad dispersion from what I heard. I don't have the ship yet, but we're gonna have it soon. And that was the game. Hope you enjoyed and got a lesson on how to play this map when you have no DD and you don't focus on damage. So subscribe for more and like the video if you like it. Thank you very much. Till next time.